Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today's lesson is a vocabulary lesson and the subject is phrasal verbs with give. So, in this lesson you will learn the form of give, the meaning of give as a main verb, and then the most important is 6 phrasal verbs with give. So let's start. The form of give. Well, first of all, give is irregular. The pronunciation is give, give. Here is the present simple. The present simple is regular, it's normal. I give, you give, he, she or it gives with an S. We give, you give, and they give. Now let's look at the irregular part. The past simple. So this is irregular. Gave. Look at the pronunciation. Gave. Okay? So for example, we can say, yesterday I gave some money to someone. Okay? And the past participle is also irregular. And the past participle is given. Given. For example, we can say, we use the present perfect, and we can say, I have given some money to someone. Okay? Now, give as a main verb. Okay, so this is not a phrasal verb, this is the normal use of give. So it means to offer something to someone. To supply someone with something. Okay? And here is a very common example. Here is the form. There are 2 types of form that we can use. The order of the words is different. So this is form number 1. Give, then we have the direct object, something, then we have the preposition to, and then we have someone. The person to whom we are giving the thing, the object. Example, Jane is giving a gift to me. Jane is giving a gift to me. Something to someone. And here is the form number 2. And notice that the order is different here. We have give, the direct object is here, and this is the indirect object. The person to whom we are giving the thing. So we can also say, Jane is giving me a gift. Jane is giving me a gift. And the meaning of this and this is exactly the same. Okay, so you have 2 choices. Okay? Now, let's look at 6 phrasal verbs with give. Give away, give in, give over, give off, give out, and give up. So let's start with this one, give away. The meaning is to offer something for free. So for free it means you don't have to pay for it. To supply something for free. Do you want my old phone? I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away. Okay, so do you want it? Do you want my old phone? I'm giving it for free. I'm offering it for free. Okay. Notice that when the object, the direct object, is a pronoun, because it is a pronoun, that the object, if it is a pronoun, it goes in the middle of the word give and away. And that's the same rule for all phrasal verbs. If the object is a pronoun, it goes in the middle of the verb and the other word. Okay? Another example. The company gave away free pens at the trade show. The company gave away free pens at the trade show. And notice this time the object is not a pronoun. It's a real object, it's a real thing. So here we have a choice. We can either put the object after both words, after gave away, or alternatively, we could also put the object in the middle. So we can also say the company gave 3 pens away at the trade show. Okay, so for this particular phrasal verb, there is the choice. We say that it is a separable phrasal verb. Okay? Give in. This means to finally agree to what someone wants. To finally agree to what someone wants. So for a long period of time, you refuse to refuse, and then finally you agree. Example. Claire has been constantly asking her parents for a bike, and they eventually gave in and bought her one. Okay, they eventually gave in and bought her one. So they eventually and finally agreed to buying Claire a bike. Okay? Give over. This means to express that you do not believe what someone has said. So someone says something and you just do not believe them. You think it is not true. And be careful, it's very informal. Give over is informal spoken English. So you don't write this, and you don't say this in a formal context. So you don't say this in a job interview, for example. You only say it in an informal context between friends or close family. It is common in British English. I don't think this is an American expression. So a good example, Mark says, "I have won the lottery. I am rich." And Jane says, "Give over." So this means that Jane does not believe Mark. But Mark says, "No, it's true." Okay, so give over, it just means, "No, I don't believe you." Give off. So this means to produce heat, light, or a smell of something or a gas. Okay, so to produce heat, light, a smell, or a gas. Example. So the bedside lamp doesn't give off much light. Doesn't give off much light. So here we have a negative. So we're saying that the lamp does not produce much light. Okay, it's not very bright. It's not a bright light. It's a dim light. Okay? Another example. The ashtray is giving off a bad smell. Is giving off a bad smell. So this red object here, this is the ashtray. Give out. So this means to distribute or supply. To give something to a group of people. The football club gives out 50 free tickets for every match. So this means that the football club distributes 50 free tickets for every match. And so we're on an aeroplane here. This is the back of an airline seat on a plane. So the airline gives out sick bags to every passenger. So the airline, this means distributes or supplies sick bags to every passenger. So they give them out by putting them in the back of the seat. Okay, in the pocket at the back of the seat. Okay. And finally, give up. So this means to stop doing something. And here is the form. Give up followed by the ing form of a verb. So this is the action that we are stopping. Sarah has given up smoking. So Sarah has given up smoking. She doesn't want a cigarette. She doesn't want to smoke anymore. She has stopped smoking. That's what this means. She has stopped smoking. She has given up smoking. And here we have an example with the modal verb should. David should give up drinking alcohol. So we're using should here to give advice, okay, or to give our opinion about something. David should give up drinking alcohol. So here we have give up followed by the ing form of the verb drink. Okay? So there we are. That's the end of the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. And here are some other videos that I recommend.